Hey, what's up guys, it's Spectrum, back here with a brand new video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Spider Build-A-Figure Spider-Man series, Doc Ock. So, let's get started. We got the packaging here. Got Spider-Man spot varnished right there with the Doc Ock on the bottom, Hasbro also. On the side you got a nice artwork of Dr. Octavius right there, looking pretty cool. Sorry I can't get it all in frame. Got that same artwork going on over here. On the back, you got the photo shot of the figure right there. There's a read up right here if you want to read that. Go ahead and pause it now. Got the other figures in the wave here. Got the Spider Build-A-Figure right there, which actually I need almost all of these figures, so I actually might complete that someday. But yeah, so Doc Ock is $18 on Big Bad Toy Store right now, so you know, go ahead and go cop him. And I don't assume he's going to be in your area, but if he is, there's the barcode. That's about it for the packaging. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how evil he actually is. Here we have him open up and out of his packaging, looking very, very cool. I do like this a lot. Oh man, no! Okay, so the Mayfix stand is giving a little bit right now. He is a pretty heavy figure, so beware with that. Display at your own risk. So yeah, let's go ahead and get him off the stand and get a closer look here, though. I do love these Mayfix stands. Alright, so from the head down, let's move these out of the way real quick. He's looking pretty awesome, dude. And we're just going to go ahead and get these off of him since these are technically his only accessories. And we'll take a look at those later on. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys something really cool real quick. His eyes are painted under there, dude. That is so cool. So you can like have, you know, you can have him, you know, lifting his glasses and stuff. Like, what are you doing, Spider-Man? You know, like stuff like that. Yeah, he has a lot of nice wrinkling on it, all throughout his body and stuff. I like the yellow that they used for, you know, his yellow portions and stuff. They're a little paler than they look in person, but you know, it's still pretty alright. Got the holes in the back there. You have a little bit of paint splotching here and there, but that's okay. I like how these are painted silver around the rim. That is really nice. And, yeah, okay, so one little thing that I do want to mention that I have a problem with is I want to compare the flesh tone between his head and his neck there. Can you see the difference there? I'm pretty sure that you can. Like, the neck is, I want to say, about 2 shades darker than the head, which I don't really like. But the head hides the neck mostly, you know, except for, like, stuff like this. So it's alright. Still something that worth mentioning, though. But, yeah, you know, you got the peg holes and everything going on. Got the Ock booty. Looking pretty rambunctious. I mean, voluptuous. God, rambunctious. That's more like a Naruto synonym, isn't it? But, yeah, no, I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. His hair is a separate piece, by the way, so it's a little flexible. And you guys know what time it is! Size comparison times commence. Here he is next to the Mayfix Comics Spider-Man. Here he is next to Scorpion, who is a fellow Sinister Six member. And here he is next to Monster Venom. Alrighty then, it's time to go over the accessories here. And he doesn't come with a whole lot, he just comes with his tentacles. But they are nicely sculpted and detailed and stuff, you know, they're pretty comic accurate. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at those. I like that a lot. You spin them around and then, you know, that you have the different design on this one side, and then the other side is just bunch of cylinders, you know, put together like a bunch of Legos, and then you go ahead and get a look at the claw here. Very nicely sculpted and detailed, and I like the blue paint inside of there. That looks very nice, and all of them have pretty clean paintwork throughout, which is pretty great. Got the connecting piece right here, and each one is marked as right and left, but it really doesn't matter where you put them. I will say that one of the holes is tighter than the others, and it likes to snag on the peg while you try to rotate it. And it feels like it's going to snap if you actually rotate it. So just to put that out there, I don't know if you guys are going to have this problem, but I do, so thought I'd mention it. Quick look at this other tentacle and stuff like that. You know, the paint could have been a little thicker, a little bit cleaner, but that's all good. Then a quick look at this one. This is one of the shorter tentacles, by the way. That's how that looks. It looks exactly the same in terms of design as the longer one, which is pretty okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and show off how to put them on his body here. And then, okay, so you're just gonna pour them into his back just like that. And that's literally how you do it. And I think it's this hole that's, or no, I think it's the bottom one that's tighter actually. Let's go ahead and put this one over here. I kind of wish that all 4 of them looked like these two. Like, I don't know, I mean, in theory, these look good, but I'm just not into it. And I'm going to show off a couple of different combinations here for you guys to show off what I mean in terms of aesthetics and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, it's this one right here. This one's a little tighter than the rest. All the rest, they can rotate just fine. So yeah, there he is with his little getup. You know, his tentacles are nice and long. I like them, but like I don't like how they were engineered, I guess. And you know, you got this whole look going on here. You know, you got the short ones on the one side and then the long ones on the other side. And this one is a little droopy. Let's see here. I'm gonna get your Spider-Man. Okay. Give me just 1 second. Then we've got this look going on here. And I know it's kind of hard to tell, but like, I mean, I don't know. Looking at it in person, this looks all right. I just feel like this one should look different from this one, or like one of these should be different, and then these two could be the same. Like, I feel like that would be pretty cool. Because the main look that they have, I'll show you it real quick. This is how they would want it to look in theory. You know, with the two long ones on the bottom there. Then they got the shorter ones on top. And I mean, this is okay. I don't like how these go out to the side like that. Here, there you go. That's a full-on look of how he looks. I just don't like that, to be honest. I don't know. Like, it just looks weird with them pointing towards the bottom like that to me. And then another look here. I mean, I don't know. I think I like this one more. Let me show off that. Yeah, I think I like this one a little bit more, to be honest. And then, you know, you could just move them up and stuff, you know. And then, obviously they're out of frame, but, you know, that's how that looks right there. I don't think that's too bad, to be honest, especially if he's, like, you know, reaching for Spider-Man or stuff. And I dig that. But, I don't know, like, I wish they were bendy wire. But they're not, and I know that everyone has complained about this. That's my only complaint with this figure is the non-bendy wire. But there is an easy mod that I'm going to try to do for it. And I'm going to have that video up for you guys on my channel. As soon as I, you know, order those gooseneck USB lights. And, yeah, I figured out a way easier way to do it versus how everyone else is doing it. So I will show that off once I get around to it. So, yeah. Articulation times, head to toe, here we go. He can look up. Ah, shit, I popped his head off. About that far, which is actually pretty nice. He can look down that far. Let's pop his head back on. Got some rotation there. Full 360, a little bit of head wobblage in there. His tentacles can rotate, but they can't articulate or anything. You know, you got the little tight one in there. Arms can do a full 360, but you might want to give it clearance from the tentacles. They can go out that far. They can go in that far. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which bend in that far. Wrists swivel and hinge, just like this. As for his ab crunch, let's get these out of the way here. And get his arms up so you can see. He can crunch forward that far, which is really, really impressive. Crunch back that far, which is also really great. He can crunch like this from side to side. He can rotate, which is really, really great overall. Kicks forward that far, kicks back that far. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Oh, hang on. He can do the splits. This articulation on the actual body of the figure is really, really good. Upper calf rotation. Feet move down, up, and he has ankle pivot as well. Final thoughts, comments, and concerns about this figure. Final thoughts, I do really like this figure. And if you're creative with it, you can probably get the tentacles to look cool in any pose if, you know, you don't modify them or anything. But I do recommend modifying them. And I will have a link in the description below on the item that I recommend using for the modification. And then, like I said, I will have that video up, you know, sometime soon. And, yeah, so... Oh, also... once you get this guy out of package, if his joints won't move, run hot water over him. And I actually recommend this for like almost any new figure that you're going to buy. Just run hot water over them for like 10 to 15 seconds if they don't move, and it should be fine. Sometimes it'll take a little more than that. I couldn't articulate his head joint at first and one of his knee joints, but after I ran some hot water over it, it was just fine. Final verdict is going to be a 7.5 out of 10. This figure's not bad at all. It's just the engineering and the tentacles could have been a lot better. And if one of these were different, like one of the bottom ones, or one of the longer ones, I should say, they're not really bottom ones, then I would give it probably an 8 or a 9 out of 10, you know, just for having more playability with it. But since there's only two pairs in terms of how they're posed, you know what I mean, It just kills a lot of playability for the figure. That's about it for this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My Facebook link will be in the description below. And follow me on Instagram at spectrum.reviews, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.